Hello. Somebody in our group, Facebook group, showed us how to do an X on the paper and then to start laying these strips on. And how did she, oh, she did it this way, okay. And then she just drew the line here and cut that off. All right. So, but I was thinking of doing it monochromatic. So I'm wondering what that's going to look like. So I'm going to try that. So I figured I would bring you along. So let me see if I can get this, pinch it out. Okay, open it up more, there. That way you can see it better, there. All right, so now let's see how I do it. I've not done it this way before, so this will be fun. It'll be interesting. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this, and I'm laying this using my mat to lay it straight. So then I can lay this. Ooh, that's perfect too, because I see this line right here. So I can lay it straight right there. And then I can see where my cut is going to be, right there and right there. Alrighty, so let's try cutting this. As a matter of fact, I should be able to do it with scissors. There. And that should fit. And it does. Dude, I'm impressed. Alrighty. Okay, so let's squirt some glue on there. Good, good, good. And then let's put this on. This is going to be really pretty when it's all done. In all blues, imagine that. Yep, okay. So then I can get rid of that little dot there. Okay, so then I can do the next color. So let's do this one. All right, or here, this is a smaller one. Let's use the smaller ones. Okay, so it's that corner down to here. That's pretty darn easy. I'm actually impressed. All right, so then we just need to nice. Will that fit? Almost. A little bit wider. Is there one that's a little bit wider than that? I don't think so. I think this is the widest one there is. All right, so I guess I could do two skinny ones. That's what I'll do. There, I can do this one and that one. That'll work, okay. So this one, and I'll just have to draw this line on this end because I can use that point. So that's all I'm doing is going from this point over to that line. There, and then fill this in. And butt that paper up against the other one. Alrighty, oops, and I can use one of these little bits that I pulled off. Why not? That'll be perfect. Okay, let's put a little glue there. And lay that down. And then butt it up against the other one. Perfect. All right. So now we can turn it and we can do the next row. This is actually pretty cool. I like it. All right. So let's do this one. Whoops. So we got to do it this way. All right. So this is not long enough. But this one will be. Yes, ma'am. That is. All righty. So I just need to do it too. Whoops, put that up there at the point. And then down to this area. So this tip to that. edge come out a little bit. There, and I like to get that on the corner there. Dab it and then lay it down. And if I butt it right up against there, you can see a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of overlap just a little tiny bit so it hides all the uneven. That looks fine. That looks nice. And you can feel it just a little bit that it's overlapping, but that's okay. That worked. Okay, now can I fit this? Yes. Perfect. Alrighty. And I believe all of these strips here are 1 inch or less. So this is a definite another idea for 1 inch or less ideas. So this is pretty cool. Nice. I don't know what this is called, but it's another making a quilt. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Yep, ooh, this is a pretty color. And then a small color. I don't know where that came from, that's funny. Oh, I didn't mark it. Probably help if you mark it. And I think she was showing that she was using X-Acto and just cutting it. I can't trust myself to do it like that because I don't have a steady enough hand. I would probably cut all the way through. But if you're handy like that and you have better control, then go for it rather than doing it this way. But I think this is a pretty simple way of measuring and marking. I'm just going to go ahead and put the glue all the way over there because I'm going to have to cover that anyways. Alrighty. There. Okay, then I need another little one, so I will use this one. Perfect. Okay, that's not perfect. It's not fitting in how I wanted it. Was it this way? Nope. How come that's not fitting like the other one did? It's not the same angle. Oh, this way. All right, that's why. All right, that's the right angle. Okay. Nice. All right, so then we just got to turn it a little bit and do the next row. So, will this one fit? Yes, it will. So let's go ahead and do this one. Am I going the same way? I think so. No, what am I doing? Okay, so this one I did it this way. So this one I want to do it this way. Okay. All right, so I'm doing it right. So I want to cut it right here. Cut it from here over to there. That one's tough to see. All right. All righty, very good. Follow that down. So tonight's dinner was really easy. My husband made it for us. It came out pretty good. We tried, there's a, at Costco, then it's a pre-made, pre-cooked meat. It was just called beef roast. And boy, was that tasty. That was really, really good. I was definitely impressed. And he didn't realize there were no vegetables in it. So, silly boy, he was being so apologetic, and it was like, that's okay, no problem. So he quickly made up some instant mashed potatoes. And I said, well, that sounds like a good combination to me, so why not mashed potatoes and gravy? Because it had the meat and gravy already done, so all you had to do was just simmer it in the bag on the stove. So he was thrilled with that, which is funny because he's a cook. He likes to cook. He likes to cook from scratch. So I'm the one that's gotten lazy in my old age. I used to make everything from scratch. Everything. I used to make all our own breads and homemade pastas and homemade tortillas and homemade everything. Homemade cakes from scratch. I never, oh gosh, I don't think I ever bought a box cake mix until the girls moved out. So, because everything was made from scratch, but now I just have no desire at all to cook. So if I can just warm it up, then that's fine by me. So, and every once in a while, then I get a little teeny yearning to make something. Very little teeny yearning. Well, that's two-sided. Okay, that's pretty. Do I want that one? Maybe this one. All right, bring that up here. So, but that was so delicious to have that for dinner. Yummy beef roast meat and gravy and mashed potatoes. So that was tasty. And then I kind of giggled and said, okay, I've got dessert covered. So I went in the refrigerator and pulled out the rice, the pre-made rice pudding in the little cups, and took the lid off and put it up as high as I could with whipped cream and served that. And he just kind of chuckled and said, all right, this is the perfect easy meal, isn't it? Which I definitely agree. That was a pretty yummy, simple dinner. Yep. All right, now, it was that way. Is that wide enough? Nope, and it's not that way. It's, why am I messing up on the angles? That's really weird. I don't know. That is really strange. Okay, but anyways, I need a short piece. This will work. All right. I guess I should have done it before. Ooh, maybe this way? Nope. All righty. Needs to be cut at that angle. That is really funny. That's really messing me up. All right. I've got to, I put the glue on there, and I can't have that on there because in order to do this, I need to line this up and move it up here, there, and then put the there and there. Okay. All right, good. Now we can put the glue back on here. Alrighty. And then we turn it this way. And we're going to do that with this. There. Will that fit? Yes. Woohoo! Nice. Alrighty, so that goes there. This is really looking pretty with all these different shades of blue. Nice, okay. And we've got that one. my friend and I were discussing today. It was really cute how, what age we were when we got our ears pierced and when we got our license. And she was saying that she didn't get her license until she was in her 30s. Or her ears. She didn't get her ears pierced until she was in her 30s. That's what she said. And her license, she didn't say the year she got her license, but she did say that she was married with kids already. And then they moved across town, so they couldn't walk in to their doctor appointments because they had a longer time, and sometimes they had to go over the bridge. So they went ahead and she got her license. So, and I was thinking about that myself and thinking, when was it for me? And I know I got my ears pierced soon after I got married. And I got my license the same time, soon after I got married. All right, this is going to be kind of a rough one. I need a skinnier one. This one. And then put another little dupe there. I can't, oh, you know what I can do? Line this up with this. There, that'll work. Okay. If I line that up with that, then I can line this up with that. And then line this up with the line. Okay. That should work. But yeah, because I wasn't allowed to get my ears pierced until I turned 18, because that way I was a grown adult and it was up to me if I wanted to do it. So, because for some reason my mother, I don't know, she believed it was against our religion, which it wasn't. She just didn't want it to. She just didn't want me to do it. But I got my ears pierced after I turned 18. I got married the next day, the day after I turned 18. And within a few months, I got my ears pierced. Yep. And then guess who got their ears pierced after that? Oh, she was so upset because I went, and that was one of the first things I did when I got married, was get my ears pierced. And then she goes and gets her ears pierced. Could not believe that. All right, so these are going up and down. This one's going up and down. These ones are all going sideways. That is funny. All right. That's weird the way I lined it up. It's so different. Yep. And my license, oh my goodness, we had a Renault 5 car. You could actually crank start the darn thing. And little gray. It was so adorable. Oh my goodness. And when he was my boyfriend, he'd come pick me up at school, and he'd be sitting out in front, and the buses would be there, and he'd pick me and a couple of my friends up, and we'd go down to the beach or just go riding around or whatever. And that was so much fun. And we'd always have to either push start him. He'd jump start the car. And so he'd go, okay, you guys get out and push me. So, and the high school was on a slight hill, so we'd push him, and he'd start going downhill a little bit, just enough so that he could change gears real quick and pop it into gear, and he'd get that motor started. So he'd get it running. That was so funny. And then after we got married, then I started practicing driving, and he was actually a good teacher. I was impressed. Yep, he was. We all have different talents. I guess that was definitely a good talent of his. Alrighty, so I know, will that fit? Ooh, that will cover it. Yeah, perfect. I'm so gonna do that. Alrighty, so I need to cut to there. Alrighty. Oops, other side. Alrighty, did I do that right? Yes, I did. And this is funny because it doesn't look like much right now, but as soon as you cut the pieces off, the excess pieces, oh my goodness, it looks so pretty. Alrighty, there we go. And let's trim this baby now. It's not funny looking. Alrighty, so let's get my cutter out. Let's see how we can do this. Let's see. Alrighty. So I can put this right here and right there. Trim that. Ooh, I did that perfect. Wow. I'm very impressed that I was able to line that up like that. All right. Good eye. And then put this down. Do that. And then we'll do this edge. And we'll do this edge. Ta-da! Isn't that neat looking? And that's funny, they're all curved at an angle except for that one because I started out. That's really funny. But doesn't that look neat? Monochromatic, all the different shades of blues. That's pretty cool. What do you think of that? I like that. And there's plenty more to make, a few more, that's for sure. All right, so there you go. There's a monochromatic background that you can make by drawing an X. What do you think of that? All righty. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.